What's up, everybody? Cam and Chris back
Chris
again.
and Cam.
This time we got Chiraq Street Legends, OTF Nuski, the legend of OTF NuNu. I don't know if this Dirt cousin. Yeah, I guess this Dirt cousin. So, somebody in the comments said, check this out. I think Pouncil, Andrew Pouncil, he always leave a lot of comments. So,
oh yeah, Pouncil.
Let's check this out.
He been watching since probably day one.
Day two at least.
At least. Thank you.
OTF NuNu, man.
Is that it?
That's a good
What
intro,
on,
huh?
family? It's your boy
That
SNTV.
Dirk and him right there.
Back at y'all with another Chiraq Street Legends. And this episode is gonna be about none other than OTF NuNu, aka Nuski.
I already know, man. It's OTF NuNu in the building, you hear me? One and only.
Nuski is originally from Face World, 079, or True Block, or 80. They GDs and BDs. They're from 79th to 83rd, Parnell to Lafayette. And in this area, Nuski went to Simeon High School, where he would actually graduate and go on to college.
Hey man, you just said some real shit. You said school, you went to college, man. I want a lot of motherfuckers out here to realize that, man. Go to school, ain't shit wrong going to school, nigga. I went to school. Real shit, man. You can go to school and still do your dream. Real shit, my nigga. That's real shit, NuNu.
After Nuski graduated from Simeon, he went to Prairie State in Chicago Heights for a while until a situation came up where he could no longer receive his financial aid. Nuski also had family ties and was raised on 72nd and Green, and he was a member of the Dog Pound BDs.
Man, I already know where we from, man.
Inglewood area.
Inglewood, 72nd Green.
Hey, that's the block, man.
That's the block.
Hey.
Now, a lot of people make the argument that OTF Nuski was a GD, but in both of his interviews, he never said that. He always represented 72nd and Green. And he also playfully said that he would smoke a white girl who threw up the forks in front of him.
Like she want to be on camera, let her get on camera.
yeah.
Go
Is you a thought or what, man? What the fuck is you doing?
Every day, all day, every day.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
we dropped them.
Yeah.
We dropping that, right?
And ain't ever no thought.
You a thought, man.
Man, we got to get her off camera now, man.
Yeah.
This is a personal interview now.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Man, go check my nigga NuNu out, my cutty.
Oh, no.
So, as you can see, Nuski
He
was
was
actually one of
representing.
those guys who was just in a bad situation and was trying to make it.
He like, hold on, we gotta get off the camera. We throw them down.
I don't know what she was all messed up.
She stood on her.
Yeah.
After Nuski basically got kicked out of college, he began to focus more on the music, and he actually began to put together more music and turn up. But even still, when he died, he was enrolled in classes in Joliet, according to family members. So this tells me that Nuski wasn't your average everyday gangbanger. Nuski was actually going to school, taking college courses, trying to better himself and get out of the hood. And then not only that, Nuski was putting together that rap. So Nuski did not spend a lot of time in the streets. I heard that Nuski was a shooter and that Nuski shot at a couple people, but he never did hit anybody. But Nuski basically was a guy that was looking for a way out of the hood.
My squad, they stay on dummy. Get back if you ain't getting no money.
And what I find to be very interesting about OTF Nuski's situation is that the same thing that began to blow him up and get him notoriety is the same thing that ended up getting him killed in the long run. Why do I say that? Because OTF Nuski With him being the cousin of Lil Durk and gaining notoriety, doing the features with Lil Durk, doing the music, more people began to know who he was and know who he was affiliated. So with that came all of the problems that came with Lil Durk and who he was affiliated, and the situation with Mubu Crump and 051, not to mention 300 and OTF was very well linked up with 4-6. As Nuski's career would begin to rise, so would his involvement in the Twitter beef that would eventually turn into street beef.
That's how Nuski got killed, bro. Voicing his opinions on street shit.
And Nuski was a ball player, y'all. That's what Lil Reese said when he died. Lil Reese on the line, he'll speak for him. He'll speak for him because Nuski can't speak for himself right now.
Before he died, Nuski had words with Mubu Crump telling him that he was gonna die, and he also had words with FBG Duck. Apparently, Nuski had came across a girl that knew FBG Duck, and whatever the situation was, the girl called FBG Duck to come where Nuski was, but Nuski had left. Outside of what Nuski had going on Twitter, his rap career continued to blow up more and more, and he ended up signing a deal 2 days before he got killed.
Damn.
A Chicago rapper related to the prominent rapper Lil Durk was shot and killed in Chatham. MacArthur Swindle, 21, was sitting in a sport utility vehicle in the 700 block of East 87th Street in the South Side neighborhood around 3:20 p.m. when someone walked up and started shooting, killing Swindle. According to the police and the Cook County Medical Examiner's office, the vehicle hit the front of a store in a strip mall at 87th and Cottage Grove. Apparently, OTF NuNu was outside of a shopping plaza on 87th and Cottage Grove, waiting for his girlfriend to come out of the store when two shooters walked up and began shooting from each side. OTF Nuski tried to drive off, and he ended up hitting the children's store in that same plaza. Now, a lot of people say that this hit was actually for Durk. A lot of people say that Durk actually sacrificed Nuski. A lot of people say that Nuski's girlfriend was the one that set him up and gave away the location. Honestly speaking, I don't know how 051 got his location, but I do know that according to the streets, 051 was supposed to have been the ones that got Nuski.
RP Lil Nuski too, man.
RP NuNu, man.
That why fuck boys.
That's what it is, man.
At least Nuski had on him. He ain't do nothing wrong till he picked his head up out his phone.
Slide on Nuski, 80s, 30s, spray you down in Nuski way.
And I think that what ultimately got Nuski killed was the fact that Durk was making a lot of music at that time, and he was doing a lot of dissing. And 051, who was linked up with Mubu, who OTF was really at war with at the time, really wanted to kill Durk. And they seen their opportunity to get Durk, but when they went to get Durk, they couldn't get him. So they got the next best thing, which was Nuski. They knew that taking Nuski out would really hurt Durk, so that's what they did. And I think that what we can learn about OTF Nuski's death is this. We have to learn to understand the situations that we get ourselves into a little better. For instance, OTF NuNu, I don't think he understood that when everybody found out that Durk was his cousin, when that became widely known, all of Durk ops automatically became his. Also, we must keep supreme awareness when we in the streets, whether we gang banging or not. Allegedly, Nuski had his head in his phone, looking down in his phone when his ops pulled up to kill him. And another thing, never sit in no car waiting on anybody for too long. If it's more than 5 minutes that has passed and you're waiting on somebody to come out of a store, get out the car, shut the engine off, and go in the store with them and wait. Why do you say that, SNTV? The reason I say that is because if someone comes upon you shooting and you sitting in the car, you're completely defenseless. The best thing that you can do is reverse and drive out, or drive and drive out. But either way it goes, you don't have time to get out the car, grab your gun from wherever it's at, cock it, or whatever you got to do to return shots. So therefore, never sit in a car because you are completely defenseless inside of a car. You need to be outside of the car where you at least have a fighting chance. Because Chicago is the last place that you want to get shot. The ambulance have a very slow response time. But in their defense, when the police are called after shots have been fired, they don't know what type of situation that they're going into. So the police have to get there first. Either way, it's not something that you want to happen. As a matter of fact,
how about if you taking somebody to the store or you dropping somebody off, don't sit, you circle the block, keep moving. I'm saying if you have to do that, don't park and sit and wait. Don't get out, because if you get out, they still can get you coming out the store, going in the store. How about you just keep moving?
He's saying if you're not sitting duck, you
right,
got
that's
to
what I'm
change.
saying. Don't be a sitting duck. But
he said,
I don't think, because I think they'll get you coming out the store. They'll get you coming in, going in the store.
You could shoot back.
But you make, how many stores, well, I can't say that, but how many times are you really just going to be having your gun, or you going to the store? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
If you one of these dudes, you should.
You should, but metal detector may go off. I'm just saying, if you in your car and moving the whole time, not coming out of a store with other people that can get shot, going in the store, if you just, all I'm saying is that maybe you shouldn't sit still. Again, don't be a sitting duck.
That's what he's saying.
But I don't say get out your car either. I say just don't sit still nowhere. Don't stand nowhere. Don't sit nowhere. That's my point. Because you're in the store, I mean, they can't come in there and get you standing in the store somewhere. They know your location. But if you moving, you moving. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to be a sitting duck like he's saying, but sitting or standing duck. Because they get you.
They, like somebody told him he was there.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know who he was waiting on, but
they said his girlfriend.
If that's the person who was in the store saying he right here.
They said his girlfriend. So that's what I mean. Don't be a sitting duck. Why
would your girlfriend set you up? That's crazy stuff.
You know, but what people may do may be money. It may be
a
threat.
Right.
She may have gotten threatened. You don't know. And maybe she did. Maybe somebody saw him sitting there and made a phone call. Like he said, if you sitting there too long, then they got a chance to come up on you. So
yeah. They probably
that's why I didn't pull it off.
The whole time.
Could have that too. You know.
Witnesses on the scene say that OTF Nuski could have possibly lived if the ambulance would have made it there on time. They said that the ambulance took an extensive amount of time and the police basically sat there and watched him die.
They let Duck lay on the ground for I don't know how long, moving, and they ain't even try once to help him.
Right.
They ain't try once.
Right.
I don't know how they don't have a case to sue.
Right.
Sue the whole
but
city of
because
Chicago.
you know that is what they say. The police go assess the scene, make sure there's no danger.
They had all them police around,
and then the ambulance gets to come in when they feel it's safe.
What happened to the police trying to?
I don't think they got it. I don't think they have to do that.
They don't have to, but
so then there you
they
go.
want them to die.
Right. That's what I said. They probably like, oh well, you know, they'll be here. Calm down. Quit flipping around. Calm down. That's probably all they get.
But how you sleep at night? If you a police, you supposed to be a police. You supposed to be out here to help save lives, to help people.
Right.
And you standing there not helping, not trying to.
They supposed to. They think they feel their job is to get there before the shooting. I get there and arrest somebody.
They ain't trying to get nowhere before no shooting. Police ain't trying to get it nowhere.
CPR and get my. I ain't getting bloody.
They shoot unarmed people. If you got guns, they ain't trying to have no shootout.
Maybe that's what they feel like their job is.
So when you out in them streets, keep your head on a swivel. Make sure that your head is up and you paying attention to everything that's going on. Don't sit in no cars and wait on nobody. Don't sit in no cars and chill. It's your boy, SNTV.
Especially you need some damn. You need tinted windows, like tinted windows where nobody even know who in there.
That's what you need.
Then you make it sit, but you on 87.
2 days after he
anybody
got
can see
signed.
you.
2 days. He had a name, but MacArthur Swindle. Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's messed up. Right? He seemed like they say he was in school. He was trying to do some right stuff. But yeah, I mean, if that's your cousin, and you know your cousin about to make it big in this music, you gonna take your chances and you gonna defend your cousin if people saying stuff in social media and stuff. I mean, that's just a family thing. Too bad he got caught up in it like that though. Like if that's true, they really wanted dirt. And like we said, they'll get somebody that's close to you. They know you gonna feel that pain still. It may be worse than you dead and gone. You don't feel nothing. But if we kill your cousin, you gonna feel that.
I don't know why these people be this close to these stars and they still be sitting in the same neighborhood.
Well, I don't know that either.
You ain't gotta be in Beverly Hills, but you need to be from.
Away
I'm saying
from
he was
your area.
He was what 79th and 80th. You right there on 87.
Mm-hmm.
You still too close.
Yeah, of course.
I'm saying.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Thank y'all for watching. Y'all like the video.
Subscribe, please. All that.
These
Thank
stories
y'all.
Crazy.